In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And there was light. And there was light. And there was light.
So now you have seen how evolution works.
How evolution works?
Yes! You went back in time. Right to the very beginning. The first life form. The blue-green algae.
This is my brother and my sister from many hundreds of thousands of years ago. Evolution is a fact. It's like gravity. It exists. It exists. It exists. It exists.
Science versus religion. Evolution versus creationism. An ongoing debate. This year marks the 200th birthday of Charles Darwin, and one of the focuses of SciFest Africa 2009 was evolution. Through theatre, workshops and lectures, SciFest visitors were presented with arguments from all sides, leaving them to make up their own minds. Alongside religious teachings, the theory of evolution has been made compulsory in the South African high school curriculum. This raises more issues.
Depending on the kind of school you went to, before the new curriculum statement, you would have been maybe taught evolution or told about evolution, but it was never examined. And that's been the big controversy, is that it now must be examined. And if it's examined, there must be a right answer and there must be a wrong answer.
An exhibition debate was held to discuss these issues, as well as the merits of the opposing intelligent design argument.
Unfortunately, that is not science, ladies and gentlemen. You can't entertain that ideology within science simply because it just doesn't fit the mold. That belongs in religious studies, that belongs in these people's church on a Sunday. It does not belong in the classroom.
Opinion within the science community differs greatly, and this is added to the need to find consensus.
Of course, what we don't claim as scientists is that evolution by natural selection is the fact, is the final explanation. What we're saying is it's the best explanation that we have at this stage, based on the facts at our disposal.
And as for the learners who are studying this new curriculum?
I don't believe in the evolution theory.
I also believe that God created us.
Yeah, I believe that God created us.
We live in God created man.
When the first human came, it started as it was like from, how can I say it, an ape or a baboon?
I believe in evolution.
Evolution is something that we deal with every day when we talk about antibacterial or the resistance of bacteria to antibiotics. This is an evolutionary process. When we talk about new strains of HIV/AIDS evolving in populations, this is an evolutionary process.
Professor Perry Kay from the Biomedical Research Centre shows that it is possible to be involved with science and still hold religious beliefs.
As an organic chemist, I think I have some sense of the molecular complexity of living systems, and some sense of the architectural beauty of the giant molecules of life, the proteins and the DNA. And those are perspectives which, for me, suggest that the ultimate issue is not how did it arise, not an issue of process, but why.
God created man.
Well, I believe in evolution. I believe in them both put together.
The controversy continues. In trying to find a middle ground, it is useful once again to turn to the father of evolution, Charles Darwin, a man who revolutionized science while still holding true to his religious beliefs.
Religion is about support for people through spiritualism, through believing in a God who makes life possible on earth, whereas evolution is about explaining mechanisms. We can't expect the Bible or other biblical texts to explain mechanisms on the basis of the scientific knowledge we have today. So that he did not see the two as incompatible.